So, I am back from 4 months and 4 days of traveling in Europe. I went to Switzerland, I went to Scotland, I went to England. I got to see amazing things. And one thing is clear, I am not done and I will be back. I'll be back to the UK, I'll be back to Switzerland, and I'll be visiting all those other beautiful Scandinavian countries that I have yet to visit, like Sweden and Norway and Finland. And then also I'll visit France and Italy and Japan. It's been a ride, and time has passed so fast. If you ask me if I would be would have done the things that I have done 4 months and 4 days ago, I probably would not have believed you. Some of my biggest highlights was climbing Santis in Switzerland. It's one of the hardest, it is the hardest mountain that I've ever climbed. I went hiking so much. The sights are so beautiful there. There's just so much. There's just so much. Do you see that? What? It's like chiseled. I'm coming back from the travel high, and naturally there's a dip. And there usually is a big dip after like a big event in anything, like post-marathon blues, postpartum depression, post-honeymoon blues, where everything's like so frantic and amazing and exciting, and then you come back and it's like, okay, I have to organize myself now, and I just don't have the motivation to go out and do things anymore, not in the same way. It will wear off. It's starting to wear off already. But now I'm back in the mundane and I'm thinking, I need to leave soon. I need to go again. I need to explore again. I need to see people again. I made so many amazing friends.
Jeez.
And I made acquaintances as well that we've kept in touch to this day. I got the inspiration to write a book when I was running in Edinburgh on September the 2nd. I have been working on a book, and that book is here. Grace Over Grit, bite-sized life revelations on living an inspired life of thrival over survival. And that's me in Edinburgh on the King Arthur's seat, which is it's a mountain. It just came to me. I really want to write a book, and I've never wanted to write a book before. But I already have the manuscript. I just need to put it together. I just might write 2 books. I'll read you a post that I have online on my revelations and my reflections over the past 4 months, 4 days. I can't believe it. It's been about 4 months. I am back. I made new friends. I felt God. I felt awe and wonder. I tried new foods and met wonderful strangers. I even reunited with a housemate I thought I would never see again.
Okay, so I never thought I would see this guy again. We used to live in the same house. You know the house where I got egged twice? Where I still live, apparently? I've been there for way too long.
Yeah.
I never thought I would see him again.
I saw sights that would make me shiver. I saw mountains and rivers and the beautiful handwork of the universe. I experienced thrill and got unlikely favors. When I first left Toronto on May 2nd, 2022.
What's happening? Today, 24 hours earlier. It's a whole mess. I don't want to get into it right now, but just pray for me, please. I don't need any more stress.
I left in a state of frenzy and shock. My original flight was non-existent. The agency that scammed me was non-contactable, and I was fully ready to give up any hope of ever hearing from them. If I am meant to get the money back, I will. My flight was canceled without notification and without refund 3 days after I first bought it, 3 months back. I had no idea of this and was happily packing my things until the day of, dreaming of my departure until I was checking for my seat number 24 hours before my flight. It didn't exist. I had a panic attack. All my brain could think of was, what happened? Why? What am I going to do? What's going to happen? Who's going to help me? What is mom going to say when she gets here? I am so screwed. It's over. My dream. My dream. All my heart was saying was, I have to be on that flight. I have to be on that flight. A voice from above descended to add, and not a day later. It was so firm in its stance, I didn't question it. It couldn't be next week. It couldn't be a few days later. It had to be now. The made decision dawned upon me. I didn't have time to absorb and fight the repercussions of the scam. I had to act on getting on the soonest plane possible. That day, I bought a last-minute, same-day ticket to Switzerland. I knew I had to be on that plane. I just knew. I couldn't wait. And 3 hours later, I was at the airport. I had all my things packed, but I was not ready for this day. But I knew this was the right thing. And then 4 months and 4 days passed. Fast forward to September 6th. I'm back where I first started, and yet I've come so far. They say the surface of a rubber balloon never shrinks to the same smooth skin it once was when it expands. And that's the same with my soul. I've expanded in a way I can't put into words. And I fear coming back into my tiny, lonely world here in Canada, it will shrink again as my focus narrows, naturally. But I won't. It's impossible. Toronto doesn't feel like my forever home. I know this to be truth, at least for now. My heart's been stolen to Grindelwald upon first sight. I didn't think I could ever fall in love at first sight with a person, but I certainly did with a place. My heart's been touched by the kindness of strangers picking me up in the middle of the night to offer me to drive to my destination. I met angels, dressed in costume. My heart's been painted in deep, passionate red. I thought I knew red, but I didn't quite know this shade until I felt it, and it melted me. I slipped easily into the jigsaw puzzle instead of trying to cut off my own corners, trying to fit into another. Tears have never arose so fast upon waking at 7:44 a.m., and yet I didn't have time to weep. Interestingly, even the cells of my very being are different. A mole that I've had forever on my body disappeared, and my face has freckled a new layer. My mind has thrown tantrums like a child scared of losing their favorite toy. "Don't take this away from me," it screamed. "It's what I need to feel okay." My finances plunged at a rate they never have before, like a dove in a box, unleashed for the first time to the skies. A fast sprint towards zero. It was a foreseen and happy, yet bittersweet race. Switzerland in one word. Wow. England in one word. Unexpected. Unexpected. And Scotland in one word. Connection. And places beckoning me forward are Ireland, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Finland, France, Italy, Austria, and Japan. When I told my non-biological sis, aka my very close friend, that I was going to Switzerland, she encouraged me to create my own Eat, Pray, Love mantra as a theme and a pre-blessing to my trip. And I thought about it. Flow, free, fly was what came to mind. And miracles, lots of miracles. I can say I've felt flow, free, fly, and miracle. And it's not over yet. I've evolved so much. I've been confronted with my terrors of letting go of routine, letting go of diet, letting go of exercise, gaining weight. Gaining weight is really hard for me mentally. Not intermittent fasting. Trying cheese in the middle of the night. Like, I'm talking 1 a.m. Forgoing exercise first thing in the morning, altogether for a few days. Because life threw things at me. I've gained a life. I've gained a lot of life. I've gained a lot of joy. I've gained a lot of awe and wonder. I've gained a lot of love. I've gained a lot of being embraced. I've gained a lot of friends. I've gained a lot of knowledge. I've gained a lot of experience. My spending capacity has been stretched. I can't wait to do it again. It's all worth it. It's all worth it. The fears you have around travel, around leaving what's comfy and known, it's so worth it. So much life to gain. So much perspective to gain. So much for you out there just waiting for you to taste them. It's desiring you. Desiring you. See me, hold me. Come say hello. I want to greet you. And I can't wait to spread my light more out there. Please comment below which country you are from. I would love to know. And maybe I can come say hello to you. Okay. That's my first solo international travel recap. I think the vlogs from now on will be a little more pep talky and day in the life kind of vibes. I want to start dancing again now that I'm back in Canada and I can sign up for some dance classes. I want to say hello to all of my friends that I've missed in the past few months. I want to attend some of the churchy events, not that I'm Christian, but they have some social events and I miss my churchy friends. I want to find a virtual part-time job so I can make a bit of an income anywhere in the world. And I am putting the intention out there that my coaching, my life coaching, and my intuitive gifts and my speaking opportunities will blossom so that I can make an income traveling the world and doing what I love and helping everyone and sharing my light. Sending many blessings. Things that I say just might matter to someone. All of this time I've been keeping my mind on the running away. And for the first time I think I'd consider the stay. Because you matter to me. Simple and plain and not much to ask from somebody.